This is day 424 of Zohar Pshat. We're on Mem Testament base, the 8th line down in the second paragraph. I'm Elazar. Elazar said, okay, we have a problem. The Yetzer comes on everything. We say whenever a person is involved in something which is potentially connected to Taifa, even if it's a Shem Shemayim, the Yetzer can take hold of it. But we need the Yetzer. So it says elsewhere, so because finally quoting it, that's how I know it. Not the HoRa, one would not find a love for Torah either. So the Yetzer is essential because it gives a person a drive for things and a drive for things which are positive, not just drive things that are negative. And the way Rabbi Elazar seems to express that he's talking, how are we going to put up on high the Yetzer, which is essential for the Nukva. The Nukva, as we said, seems to be separate from the Yetzer. Nukva is that the desire to connect to things which are higher and things which are holier, which is connected in essence to the Yetzer because you need drive, you need emotion, you need these powerful tools which Kosh Baruch Hu put into us. But at the same time, the Yetzer is there then lurking, to try and take hold of your nukva, the kedusha, of your desire to be fulfilled spiritually and uplifted and made holy, and going to try and twist it. So what are you supposed to do? It's a big problem, right? So Shimon said, I think it's Shimon, speaking to Rabbi Elazar, pretty sure it's Shimon, you're right. He's not really giving him a quick fix. Not giving him a trick. Saying they're connected. You have to connect those which are above and those which are below. The Yetzer Tov, Yetzer Ra. That's Cholo Avecha. You have to work with both of them together. And the way we've explained based on Rabbi Soslater is there is no such thing as the emotion being used properly unless it is harnessed and channeled by the intellect. And there's this idea that they say that they once brought the Rambam's handwriting to a graphologist, to a handwriting specialist. I heard this years ago. I don't even remember where I heard it. I think I heard it in Yisrael. That and the graphologist said he had never seen any handwriting like this before. The person whose handwriting this was, he didn't know it was the Rambam's, evidently. It was a person who was extraordinarily emotional. They had very extraordinary emotions and passions, but they were completely and wholly directed, checked, and channeled by his intellect. So that's the ideal Ovid Hashem. It's the Rambam, right? Somebody who's very powerful emotions, very powerful passions, but they're completely checked by his intellect. So those are the two Yetzerim working together in tandem. And you can't have one working without the other. So there's a question how Chassidus uses emotion, how Musa uses emotion, which is not for us this morning, but this is but basically in the optimal situation, there's intellect and emotion working together. Yetzer Tov Mimina. Let's skip. No. Yetzer Tov Mimina, Yetzer Tov on the right, Yetzer Ra Smolo. But you need to have both. Smolo le'ela achi benukva, and the small on high connects to nukva. The kashla kechad to connect it to one begufa. Now I don't know what begufa here means exactly, but it could be it means to the bodily functions such as I told you about before, intimacy between your husband and wife. Could be bodily functions like eating, drinking, all those things which one does with appetites and emotions, and they connect and become a nukva by virtue of the fact that the Yetzer drives them and the Yetzer Tov uplifts them. Or it could be that it means, this, like it says, to connect the nukva itself to the Yetzer Tov. Not sure. But like it says, Smolo Tachas Roshi. His left is under my head. So the left is the HoRa, right? And it's coming and it's under the head and it's connecting to the intellect, right? To the head. The Nitzutzi Ora says, "V'zeh soid Roshi table Smolo Tachas Roshi gets Shin Taf Lamed is Gematria Kara Satan," which of course is the formula which used before Tchiyah Shofar in order to try and eliminate the Satan from our avodah of the Kia. So the idea is that the small being underneath the head, the left being connected to the head, is what allows it to satan to be removed. In other words, that the satan, the negative aspect of HoRa, should not penetrate and overwhelm the use of the Yetzer for good purposes. Valda milain isparshal ela v'tata, and this concept. The words have been explained above and below. I think what he means is that the entire Zohar is based on this idea of having to work together, the Smolo, Tachas, Roshi, the Yemino Tabchein, in order to accomplish this. Because then there's a very fascinating thing over here. Ad hacha, till here, right? From here on, I guess for maybe for the rest of Parshas Bereishis, although I'm not sure how we're going to see this. Milain bezutrosa. I'm going to give you bezutra. Give you small words. It's going to give you things which are much more tangible. No, we're talking a lot of esoteric stuff, a lot of high sounding stuff. But I'm going to give you something which is smaller, on a miniature, and there's going to be a few stories coming up, I think. And the zifta. Zifta is like something which is a somebody speaks here at length here. Something which the derech emes say something which is like an imitation. So and in fact it says here, so Milo Zutra, he says, is small things, and like imitation thing l'zire, which is suitable for youngsters. It says here the tinkin, the derech change it to the yonkin. In other words, even children who are nursing. In other words, we're going to simplify matters for you now. We're going to make it easier for you, easy to understand, I guess, what I'm about to tell you, how one makes connections. I don't know. I haven't learned yet. Don't know what we're going to see. But Leparsha Mila, to explain these matters. So, and the above and below, the Zohar is all about this, but now I'm going to give you some more easy stuff. And this aroused the Chavraya to listen to what's coming up next. Okay, but in the meantime, we understand this idea of Smolo, Tachas, Roshi. Then Yemino Tabchein, the small is under my head, and next together, then I can have the nukva, which anticipates the right coming and embracing me.